Mark thoroughly deserved that.
Yeah, I felt so. I thought going into the game, clearly we were a little bit not concerned, I think that'd be the wrong word, but it was a different shape. We were a little bit going into a little bit of the unknown, but it's a shape we obviously visited in pre-season. We just had to reacquaint ourselves during the week because there was a real possibility that Ryan wasn't going to make the game. The big thing was, obviously, we give Glenn a little bit more time, but he couldn't make it this morning. So we knew we need a little bit more protection, maybe for Charlie and G, because the defensive side of their work, albeit they were fantastic today, that's not one of their strengths. So we just felt that three at the back with two guys in front would help them. We'd have a little bit more insurance, and it worked really well, and we circulated the ball really, really well. What I did have was technically very good players on the pitch in that first half, and they moved the ball around really quickly, and I think it took Watford aback. I don't think they expected us to be that accomplished, and they couldn't get a foothold in the game.
I thought the two, Mbulu came in the middle was fantastic, and also Jufi as well. Two great performances.
Oh, yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I mean he was out on his feet at the end, but that's what man gives you. He gives you everything that he's got, and it's been a little bit difficult for him. He hasn't been involved, but he's not moaned and groaned. It is what it is. Sometimes I will go with certain combination. Other times, other players are the ones more likely to get the shirt. And today was definitely the day. There was a certain role that I needed from Mam. He needed to fulfil that, and he did it to a T. I thought it was excellent.
And Mbulu in the middle is showing now, his potential.
Yeah, listen, we've all seen what he can produce. He was obviously at the beginning of the season, he wasn't working for him, and that was a consequence of maybe the team not playing particularly well either. But he needed to go out to the team just to because I needed to change things, to change our fortunes around, and that affected him. But in fairness, I think probably being out of the team has helped him, because he's been able to observe and look and understand what the requirement is at this level, and you saw by his performance today he knew exactly what he needed to do.
And Charlie, I was going to say on the score sheet, I suppose it's an own goal, but it says goal.
I've not seen it, but they are telling me maybe the keeper was at fault or whatever, I don't know, but it's a winning goal, that's the main thing.
I've got to say Muniesa as well, central defence, fantastic.
Well, he had a number of players that and had a lot of football, and Mark Muniesa is a case in point. G as well, Mamjouf we talked about, Johnny Walters hadn't had too many starts either, so all in all, I mean, I think if you look, I think that's Glenn Johnson's first 90 minutes for quite some time. So we had a lot of guys that we're a little bit concerned about, clearly physically, but I think it shows the benefit of how we train and their professionalism. To be fair, they've been out the team, some of them, but they train at the correct level. They do extra work because they have to keep up with the guys in possession of the shirt, and because they do that, they can come on and have an impact like that.
Is there anything you can tell us about Ryan's injury? What's the latest?
He's got a calf strain, unfortunately. We're not quite sure where he's got it from. He got through the game last week clearly, but didn't do a great deal Monday or Tuesday. Went out for a jog, I think it was on the Tuesday, and just felt his calf, and obviously had a problem there, and he went out again on Thursday, I think it was, just to see and test it, but it was no way he could be an option for us, unfortunately. But hopefully maybe next week he'll be okay. If not that, certainly the week after.
You've got great competition in that team now, haven't you? All over the place.
Yeah, but they're a good, strong group, and that's what we need. We're going to need everybody. It's, what are we, 12 games in, 13? I'm not sure what it is. So it's still very early days, and we've had injuries, and we've had people not in form and players going out of form. So you just have to make sure you mix and your selections are adequate and enable your group to win, and that's what we're able to do today.
And finally, 10th in the league at the moment. I think you'd be happy with that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, we're building our season. People got a little bit frenetic towards the beginning of the season, but we know what we're doing. We know that once we get into our stride, we're very competent at this level. So we're building our season nicely now.